The story of Beyonce, Jay-Z and Solange's elevator gate. You didn't hear Beyonce and Jay-Z always seemed like the most untouchable celebrity couple, typically presented as crazy in love, when they weren't drunk in love and, most importantly, notoriously private. Well, that all changed around 10 years ago today, with the release of a slightly grainy, black and white CCTV clip of a shocking showdown in an elevator lift for us Brits between Jay-Z and his sister-in-law Solange. After the Met Gala, what were they fighting about? Why did Beyonce stand as still as a statue and not intervene? What does Julius know? That's Beyonce's loyal longtime bodyguard for the uninitiated. For many of us who have spent entirely too many hours poring over every frame trying to dissect the chaos in the video, those are just some of the burning questions we've asked over the past 10 years, since the incident happened on May 5, 2014. Those 3 minutes of unprecedented scenes immediately became ingrained in pop culture history and served as a pretty stark reminder that ultimately, even with their billion-dollar empire and all the success between them, Beyonce, Jay-Z and Solange are just a regular family who argue like the rest of us, just much, much richer. As it was such an iconic moment in celebrity culture, it's only right that we look back at exactly how the drama unfolded and where Jay-Z's relationship with Solange stands now. The opening moments showed Beyonce stepping into the lift and waiting patiently in a corner. It was a few seconds before she was followed by the rest. Suddenly, Solange walked in, and it was immediately clear to see that she was quite heated, wasting no time in pouncing on Jay-Z after he followed her in, pointing her finger in his face and clearly saying some strong words. Julius, who sprung to action quickly and pressed the emergency button to stop the lift around the 12th floor, did his best to restrain Solange in the opposite corner, but she was still doing her best to try to get at her brother-in-law. Then, in perhaps the most shocking part of the whole saga, Solange, who is still being held back by Julius in the very confined space, flings her leg out and kicks Jay-Z, prompting Beyonce to move from her statue position and stand in front of her husband as protection. It appeared that tensions had simmered down, but Solange and Jay-Z found another way to get at each other even after the doors had opened. Incredible photos emerged of the moment the group walked out of the elevator with Jay-Z holding a hand to his hand, presumably where Solange made contact, Beyonce with a professional smile on her face, and Solange refusing to hide her anger and looking positively miffed from the pictures. You'd have no clue of the pure carnage that was going on in the lift moments before, as the trio looked relatively poised and collected. In this day and age, so many scandals come and go with the wind. Very few have real staying power in the microwave nature of social media. However, Elevator Gate happened at a time when everything was magnified, and this drama remained the subject of conversations and memes for weeks, and even months leading up to the release of Beyonce's Lemonade in April 2016. One song on the album, Sorry, was particularly illuminating in light of what we knew about the tension between Beyonce, Jay-Z and Solange. It was widely speculated that the elevator fight was down to Solange confronting Jay-Z, real name Sean Carter, about his alleged cheating, and Sorry only fueled the rumors to a